Good YouTube, it's your boy Tiff back again with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna be playing the NBA Pick'em Bracket Challenge. So basically, we're gonna be trying to guess all of these playing teams. We're gonna be trying to guess who makes it out and wins the finals at the end. And then at the end of the finals, we're gonna come back to it and see which players we got right, which teams we got wrong, any shockers, any tiebreakers. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, in the first one, we're gonna do the play-in. So I think if the Clippers beat Minnesota, which I think that's my prediction, I think they're gonna end up playing the Phoenix, and whoever slides down is gonna be playing Memphis. So I think Phoenix is gonna win that one. Well, obviously, and I think if the Phoenix play the Clippers, I think they win in 5. Yeah, I think they win. Actually, I think Phoenix wins in 6. Off the simple fact that the Clippers are still a really good team with Paul George and Reggie Jackson. And I'm not sure if Kawhi's coming back, but they're still a really good team. And I feel like they can do a little bit of damage. Next up, we have Dallas versus Utah. Now, this one is going to be a good one because it could go either way. Utah's been a disappointing team this season. But Dallas is kind of on like a hot down streak. And plus, Luka's injured. And we don't know when he's coming back. I'm gonna go with Utah in 7. I feel like Utah's gonna win that in 7 games, of the simple fact that Luka isn't gonna be healthy. Really hard to predict because if Luka is healthy, I think I'm gonna take Dallas in like 6 or 7. But without that, I think Utah's gonna win that one. Next up is GSW versus Denver Nuggets. Now this one's gonna be a good one. Curry's injured, as we know. He should be coming back really soon. And Denver has the MVP in Jokic. But I'm still gonna give it to Golden State. And I'm gonna give it to Golden State in 6. Off the simple fact that Jokic is so good, like he can win you a couple of games. And then we got Minnesota versus Grizzlies. I think this is the Grizzlies' chance. I think the Grizzlies is gonna win that in 6 games. I think Grizzlies beat Minnesota. Actually, in 5 games. The Grizzlies is a good team, young team. I'm not really that high on them, but the Grizzlies, they should be able to win that. Next up, let's hop into the East. Okay, so I think the winner of Brooklyn and Cleveland is gonna have to face the winner. The loser of Brooklyn and Cleveland is gonna have to face the winner of Atlanta and Charlotte, which I think is gonna be Atlanta, who comes out on top of everything. So I'm gonna put the Miami Heat, and I'm gonna win them in 5 against the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks have been struggling this year, and I don't think they can handle the Miami Heat's defense. The Sixers versus the Raptors. Now, I see a lot of people on Twitter and stuff say the Raptors is gonna win, but I just don't see it happening. I'm gonna say the Philadelphia 76ers in 5 games. I just don't see the Raptors winning that, especially with MVP Joel Embiid and James Harden. Next up, we have the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the Philly series. I'm gonna say Philly in 6 because I think the Raptors win 2 games off of Matisse's injury status and stuff like that. Now the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Chicago Bulls. Now a lot of people saying the Milwaukee Bucks is just gonna sweep them, which I don't think is the case. I do think Milwaukee's gonna win, but it's not gonna be a sweep. I feel like Milwaukee in 6. I feel like it's gonna be a tough series for Milwaukee. They're not just gonna cruise their way to the conference finals. You know, the Bulls, they have DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. They have veterans. I feel like they'll put up a dogfight. Got the Boston Celtics versus the Brooklyn Nets. Now, I know the Boston Celtics versus Brooklyn Nets, it could go either way, really. But the Boston Celtics are missing Robert Williams. Even though the Boston Celtics have better center depth and depth in general, I'm still gonna go with the Brooklyn Nets here. I'm gonna go with the Brooklyn Nets in 7 games. I feel like you have KD and Kyrie, you can win that easily in 7 games. Not easily, but you know what I mean. Okay, so these are our conference finals matchups, semifinals matchups. Phoenix and Utah, Warriors and Memphis, Heat and Sixers, and Milwaukee and Brooklyn. Yes. Alright, back to the West. Phoenix versus Utah. Now, we all know Utah's been struggling this season. They've been blowing lead. Just don't see them beating Phoenix. I'm gonna go with Phoenix in 6 games. I just don't see them beating Phoenix. Phoenix in 6 or Phoenix in 5? I would say Phoenix in 6. Yeah, I think Donovan Mitchell, playoff Mitchell, can get 2 games. Warriors versus Grizzlies. Now, Curry come back. We know Curry's gonna come back. Just don't see Memphis beating the Warriors. I think the Warriors are gonna pack them up in 5 games. I just don't see the Grizzlies coming to play against the Warriors, especially with Curry, Clay. They have veterans. They've been in the finals for years now. The Grizzlies, this is basically their first year being somewhat contenders. I just don't see them beating the Warriors. Back to the East, we have Philly versus Miami. Now this one can go either way. Here, I'm a Sixers fan, by the way, so I'm trying not to be biased. But I do think the Sixers is gonna win that. I think the Sixers is gonna win that 7 games. I think it's gonna be a hard 7 games, but I think the Philly is gonna finally. Joel Embiid is gonna win Game 7 in his career. Milwaukee versus Brooklyn, the rematch. This time, hopefully, no injuries. I feel like if there's no injuries, everyone's playing to their fullest. I'm still gonna give Milwaukee the edge in 7 games. I feel like Milwaukee, they just have everything. Like, they have defense, they have the center. I feel like Milwaukee's gonna come up on top again. Now we are set Eastern Conference Finals. We have Phoenix and Golden State, and we have Milwaukee, the Sixers. Okay. For Phoenix and Golden State, definitely feel like this can go to a Game 7 series. I do think Phoenix has the edge a little bit because of their depth. This is hard to say because Jordan Poole also has been really good. That adds more depth to them. Right here, I'm gonna go with Phoenix. I don't want to say Game 7 because Phoenix goes 1-7. I think the Warriors win that. I'm gonna say Phoenix in 6. Wow, Suns in 6, guys, right? Suns in 6, Suns in 6, Suns in 6. Actually, I'm gonna go Suns in 5 right here. Because, yeah, I don't think any of these playing teams stand a chance against the Suns. Now we have the Sixers and the Bucks. Okay, now this really is hard. Because as you can see, the Sixers played the Bucks earlier in the season, and they really were doing good, I would say, except for the last one where they could have won that easily. The Bucks have Drew Holiday. I think this is definitely going to 7 games, for sure. Well, I'm gonna give the edge to the Bucks in 7 games. I think Milwaukee's gonna win that easily. Well, not easily, but it's going to 7. I feel like James Harden's just gonna get tired, you know. they don't even really have the team around them to win this year, anyways. So we'll be good next year. Then we got Phoenix versus Milwaukee. Phoenix versus Milwaukee, a rematch of the finals. Yes, a rematch of the finals. I think if they go to the finals in a rematch, I do think Milwaukee has a good chance of winning this. A really good chance. But I would say Phoenix. I think Phoenix, this is the year Chris Paul wins his championship. I think Phoenix in 7. Yep, so these are my predictions right here. As you can see, we have kind of upset. We have Utah Jazz, I guess, upsetting the Dallas Mavericks. I think Milwaukee in 6 over the Bulls is kind of an upset. Off the simple fact that the Bulls aren't supposed to last that long. But yeah, this is my bracket. I think we're set. I think this is a really solid bracket, to be honest. I think most of the contenders are winning. And yeah, I think this is going to be a good playoffs. Let's see if I got any of them right. I'm going to go ahead and submit my thing. And yeah.